Hey there, it's Adrienne. As I promised you yesterday, I'm going to elaborate a little bit more today, focusing on the difference between the online and offline business so that it gives you a clarity on understanding how this online business works. Actually, I took inspiration from a conversation that I had with a friend of mine who is in the UK. She's currently living and working as a nurse in UK, and she really wants to get into this online business, so it helps her to actually have better quality of life and also have a comfortable financial situation. So she came to me and asked me, really, how does this online business work? So yesterday I spoke about the common positive and negative on the business world, whether it's online or offline. And because I think there's quite a lot of information here, so I decided to split the video into two versions. So today I want to spend some time to speak about the difference between the online business and the offline business. So it helps you to get clarity about how to leverage the online world to support your business. If you have a business where you're doing well in the brick and mortar world, or physically you have a business and you wanted to grow it on the internet world, you come to the right place, and I will share that with you. Or if you're interested in starting a business online, but you have not quite know how, this is a right place to get into that idea. All right, so I'm going to go through a couple of points that makes a clear difference between the online and offline business. So let me explain in simple terms what online and offline means. Now, basically, online means using the internet, using your social media platform, using basically communicating with people in remote, and let them go into and set up your business online. All right, whereas offline, basically you require a physical shops, or you require, it's literally means you need to have a locate not connecting to the internet world. All right, it could be a physical shop, it could be a brick and mortar shop, it could be simply using your existing setup to help you to start a business. All right, so now what does it mean by having an online business? The advantage of that is really you're able to reach out to global people. Just imagine if you have a brick and mortar, let's just say a grocery shops that you wanted to actually grow your business. Literally speaking, a grocery shop in a local environment is what we call offline business. It is limited to a local setup, a certain geographical limitation. All right, you can't reach the global world simply because people will not have the means to reach to that particular location to buy something from you, right? Whereas on the online world, you can just do the ordering through internet. It is what we call the online commerce or online shopping. Okay, so where you can reach to the people globally. So that's the first advantage. Why is that an advantage? Just imagine we have today, as we speak, 4 billion of people are on the internet world. Whereas if you have a local shop that is offline, right, you have maximum within the radius of 30 or 40 kilometers, the community that you are bound to reach out to. Would that make a difference in your business potential? I bet it would, right? So that's why being on the online world is so important. The next thing is, what is the advantage of having an online business? Is what we call automating auto customer acquisition process. All right, now when you have an online business, how do you attract customers? How do you attract people to come to your shop? You basically go on online advertising. You put out an ad, you attract to the audience that you're targeting, and let them come to your shop virtually to understand what you do. So by having that, some customers will buy immediately, some might take a little bit more time. The good news is you have an automated customers acquisition process that you no longer need physical salesperson to be there to serve the customers. Of course, you can still serve your customers, but you actually have the flexibility of choosing between communicating by email, communicating by video, communicating by speaking to them directly, or simply just contacting them through your advertisement, right? So automated customer acquisition process, replacing a direct salesperson that is required, which most of the time required a higher setup cost. All right. So what does it mean? For you to have a shop in a local place, you need to have an employee in there. You need to make sure that you have the right inventory in place, and you need to have everything to set up for the shop to be up and running and immediately doing business. It takes easily up to 5 figures as a startup cost. Whereas on the online business world, keep in mind, you don't need to keep the inventory until the sales is done. Okay, you no longer need to have the additional salesperson to help serving your customers, because you're automating your customer acquisition process through online advertising. You probably need to make sure you budget for the advertising, but you no longer need to have a physical person and pay a fixed salary whether there is a sales or not. Last but not least, your audience is global, no longer just local. So your sales potential is also much bigger. All right. Now, with that said, really, when you want to own a business online, you don't really need to have a lot of employee. Okay. The good news is you're no longer employee dependent, which is most of the case in terms of offline business. Whereas on an online business, you can do it yourself. You depend on your advertising, your ad that is working for you. Your ad never show up late. Your ad never take times off. Your ad will always be there to serve your customers. All you need to do is to have an effective advertising skill. All right. Now, this is simple key points that explain they are not the only reason why online business has an advantage over offline business, but this gives you an idea how the online business works. I hope this clarifies even better now for you the difference between an online business and an offline business. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up, and I hope to hear from you, your comment and your thoughts. All right.